What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about some amazing facts about Japan. Because as an American, I really don't know anything about what life is like in Japan. So today, I'm very interested in learning a bit about Japanese culture and how Japan is different to America. So, with that being said, let's take a look.
Japan is also known as the land of the rising sun. The kanji
Oh,
translates to sun origin.
oh, the land of the rising sun. I've heard that phrase before. I've heard that before. I didn't realize that was a Japanese saying. Or is that what Japan actually means? The word Japan? Land of the rising sun. I've heard that before. That's very cool.
This is because, from a Chinese point of view, the sun rises from Japan.
Oh, yes. Yes. And on a map of the world, Japan is usually shown to be way to the east of the United States, even though you can just go west and get to Japan a lot quicker. But if you're in China and you're looking at the sun, it rises in Japan. Ah, very cool.
Japan consists of over 6,800 islands.
What?
The four largest islands are Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku.
What? How did I not know this? Oh my gosh. I swear we don't learn anything about Japan here in America. It's kind of crazy. Japan has over 6,000 islands. Is that true? 6,000? And there's four main islands. Okay, and within these islands are like the regions and the all the little prefectures of Japan, right? So there's four main islands. Okay.
These four islands make up about 97% of Japan's land area.
Oh, so all of Japan has like lots of little islands that make up only 3% of Japan's total area. Oh, wow. Wow.
There are 47 prefectures in Japan.
Right.
More than 70% of Japan is mountainous.
Really?
Mount Fuji is the tallest mountain in Japan at 3,776 meters.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know Mount Fuji was so big. I've heard of Mount Fuji. That's the biggest mountain in Japan. I didn't know that Japan had so many mountains. When I picture Japan, nothing really comes to mind, honestly. I don't know what kind of geography Japan actually has. So there's a lot of mountains, I guess, and Mount Fuji.
There are more than 1,500 earthquakes a year. Japan has a
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop. Wait, what? What? Hold on. We can't just go by that quickly. Every year? Every year? 1,500 earthquakes in Japan? Why does Japan have so many earthquakes? That's terrifying. So, this is all over like Japan's four main islands, I guess? Oh my gosh, that's like four or five earthquakes every day. If there's 1,500 in a year. Really?
year. Japan has a population of around 126 million people.
Oh wow, this is I'm so glad I'm watching this cuz there's so much basic information about Japan I didn't know about. I didn't realize that Japan had such a big population. Like that's about one third the size of the United States. But Japan is like a lot smaller as a in total land area. It's smaller, a lot smaller than America. And yet it has a 126 million people all in Japan. Wow.
Which is less than half of the population of the United States.
Right, right.
Yet the area of Japan is just slightly larger than the area of California.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Japan is the size of California? Wow, Japan is not big. But Japan's population is huge. Oh my God. How do you all fit there?
Japan has the third largest economy in the world,
Oh wow.
behind the United States and China.
See, that's really impressive. Japan is obviously doing things really well. They're doing things right. To have such a big, strong economy, and yet, like, to be such a small land area. Now I know there's actually quite a lot of Japanese people, which might explain the economy as well. And there's a lot of incredible businesses and stuff made in Japan that I know about.
Japan has the second highest life expectancy.
Wow.
Women's life expectancy is 87,
Wow.
while the men can expect to live until 80.
Wow, wow. I think Japan must be much, much healthier than America. Maybe that's another video I'll have to learn about why Japan is so healthy and lives so much longer. But Americans are not known for living long. Yeah.
Japanese is the official language of Japan.
Right, okay.
Japan has a prime minister
Okay.
and not a president.
Right.
But Japan also has an emperor.
Right. This is very confusing for a lot of us Americans. We have a president. Most Americans don't even know that Japan has a prime minister or what kind of government Japan has. I've heard of the emperor of Japan. I used to think that's the ruler of Japan, but it's really the prime minister, actually.
Who is the constitutional monarch and ceremonial head of state.
Yeah.
Japan enjoys all 4 seasons.
Nice.
Summer is quite hot and humid in many parts of Japan.
Okay.
There is a rainy season that lasts for about 6 weeks from
There's a rainy season? There's like a period of time during the year in Japan where it just rains for weeks? How does that happen? What causes it to rain for like weeks? In America, I don't really think we have a rainy season. It just kind of rains randomly in America. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
from early to midsummer.
Huh. Okay.
Winter is especially cold in the north part of Honshu and Hokkaido.
Oh, I guess the more north you go in Japan, the more cold it can get. That makes some sense.
Autumn is a very popular time of the year,
Ah,
with
yes.
many people taking in the beautiful autumn colors in and around the countryside.
Yeah. In America, we have all 4 seasons. They're pretty mild. Like, we're kind of lucky in America. Our seasons are pretty normal, pretty average. Sounds like Japan is kind of similar, although it does get some extra rain. And if you live in northern Japan, it sounds like it can get a lot colder there.
Spring is an especially popular time for friends, family, and coworkers to gather in the park for
Ah.
cherry blossom season.
Cherry blossom season? What is that? That sounds nice. Cherry blossom season? Is that like something like a plant that's indigenous to Japan? A flower? Cherry blossom. That's cool.
Each season also is associated with special foods.
Oh.
For example, various dishes made with bamboo shoots in the spring.
Bamboo shoots. Yeah. This is stuff that doesn't even exist in America. I've never even heard of using bamboo shoots for food. We don't have bamboo. So you incorporate bamboo shoots into spring food in Japan. That's cool. That's an interesting part of Japanese culture.
Cool noodles and watermelon in the summer.
Oh, okay.
Chestnuts and apples in autumn.
Okay.
And one pot cuisine called nabe,
Nabe.
in the winter.
Really? In America, we don't really have seasonal food that much. I guess in the summertime, people will start eating like ice cream, colder foods in the summertime. And in the winter, especially when Americans celebrate Christmas, there's some Christmas and Thanksgiving food, like turkey and stuffing and gravy and potatoes that are more associated with winter in America. So I guess we have some seasonal food too.
Of course, there's a lot more about Japan. I could go on and on about this beautiful country.
Okay.
Hot springs, temples,
Wow.
castles,
Wow.
shopping, food, and lots more. But I'll save it all for the next lesson.
Ah, the next lesson. Okay. I guess that's all we get for this time. That was fascinating. That was really interesting. Oh my, there is so much stuff about Japan that I have never heard of before. It's crazy because I think here in America, we really live in our American bubble. We're not exposed to other cultures and countries around the world. So it's kind of sad a little bit that Americans don't know this stuff. Because Japan seems like an incredible place, a beautiful culture. So it was a lot of fun to actually learn about it and learn some stuff. Finally. So I quite enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on Japan and Japanese culture or any other facts about Japan. That'd be fun to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Japan and Japanese culture and learning things about Japan for the first time, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.